Baie-Comeau in Canada. I literally have just done a live on our As Amazing evening in Quebec, and this, look at the sunshine, it's beautiful. Oh. My hair is wet because it absolutely peed it down a while ago, but that sun, oh my god, it's huge. A dog just passed us crying. Bless it, it's so cute. Anyway, back to where we are. So we're in Baie-Comeau. My French is not so good. So the ship is over there, Azamara Quest, and we docked here, about 9 o'clock this morning. We had some breakfast and then we got off the ship. Didn't have an excursion booked purely because it would cost about $800 to do an excursion for like 3 hours. So we decided to walk, and we did. We got off the ship. There was a bus. I am not the average influencer content creator person. Her husband's laughing at me. So people have just passed me and I'm so shy. I keep quiet. So I'm sorry. I wasn't having a stroke then, honest. I'm a bit shy. I'm not an extrovert. I'm the most introverted introvert you'll probably ever know. Until you know me, and then I never shut up. And my husband's nodding as well. Anyway, back to Baie-Comeau. So there was a bus. I don't think there were more people coming. I thought I heard people. There was a bus, basically an American school bus, looks really cute, that took people from the ship into town. We decided though that we wanted to just go explore and walk instead. Now that's probably a bit annoying. We probably should go and spend some money in the shops and yeah. But ultimately I feel if we go explore and we walk, we discover more, and we have. So we walked from the ship to the park here, and we've walked further, but this park we walked through first. Oh, it was a bit close to me, sorry. So there's these cute little rocks, if you could see them. Let me zoom in. So really cute. So they layer the whole of the park basically. And I had a Google, and it's all in aid of a young gentleman, a boy here, born here, from here, who called Hugo, who had leukemia. And I think he's been in remission from 2023, but he wanted to have the longest snake of rocks, and there are loads of them, like hundreds of them. Like they go all the way down there, and then all the way the other way, all the way towards where the park starts. I can't remember how long he wanted it to be. I did look on his website. Pardon? 33,000 apparently he wants of them. I assume he's counting them because there are loads. Some of them are so beautiful as well, like so artistic. Others are lovely too, but like more like my sort of effort. Maybe I'm not artistic, but there's lovely, and some of them are like have messages on for Hugo, like keep strong, and others are just things like ladybirds, butterflies. I could see a ladybird. There was a beautiful butterfly. Some of them were like Snoopy, and all the characters are Snoopy, Charlie Brown. Others were the characters of, I saw Winnie the Pooh earlier. There's one with a nurse drawn on it. There's literally thousands of them, and they're beautiful. And they all line the path here, so it's quite cool looking at them. We wouldn't have seen them if we got the bus. I then saw a hawk. Oh, so excited. It was on a telegraph wire, and it blended in on the cliff, and it was beautiful. So I've taken some photos of that, and you'll see on my social media, Instagram and Facebook mainly. And then, so when we got off the ship, there was a man. So basically the yellow buses had been going right up to the gangway to pick up people on tour, but then the shuttle bus was about, I don't know, 60 meters, 70 meters further down the dockside, Oh, the man in front of us was not happy. He was not happy. He had to walk. Why did the others not have to walk yet? He had to walk literally 60 meters. And like, if he had problems walking, I completely get it. But he didn't really hobble or have a stick or anything. He just was not happy at walking. And the lady was so lovely with him and so sweet and so like patient and so empathetic to him, and he was still horrible to her. You just can't win with some people. But yes, so I asked her, is the path, I knew there was a coastline path here, and it's mainly a cycle route, but you can walk it too, as long as you stay out of the way of the bikes, which we do. And she said, yes, there is. And I said, I'm well aware it goes 850 kilometres, and we're not walking that far, but I'd like to walk some of it. She laughed. So off we went, and we did some of this walk. And then there's a little hut that gives you information about the walk on the path. And Dave was like, oh, this is nice. You can go along here, and then get the ferry and let the ferry back. And then it told us that the duration was 4 days. You were like, yeah, maybe not so nice. We're not here for 4 days. People coming again, and I'm shy. And then we went for a walk up on this path. Yeah, this route. It was very good. It was fun. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get over the shyness. Yes, we went over, kind of behind me up here. Oh, look at the colours of the tree there, it's beautiful. So we went up here, and it's part of the pathway, but because I think it's cliffs really that way, it goes inland a bit. So we ended up walking around this Canadian housing estate, but it was beautiful houses, like proper stereotypical North American kind of street. But beautiful houses. So we were lovely, like having a nose at these houses. And then the way that we walked, it was up a few hills, so, you know, get the heart beating. And then we ended up at a viewpoint, which was lovely, of the ship. Actually, halfway up the hill, the heavens opened, and it peed it down. So we've got our raincoats, so I got them out. And it's a little bit too warm to wear them though, but I mean, it's rather that than get wet. But then I sat on a stone on the side of the road and did a live whilst the rain it poured for, well, 5 minutes if that. But what was bizarre was we got to the top of the hill, and there it was dry everywhere, whereas there was the puddles on the way up. So I don't know, didn't rain up there. But then a lovely viewpoint overlooking our ship. A long way away, really at the top of this sort of area here, I think. And then we've walked sort of a meandering way back, because we want to walk 10k, about 6 miles, and then we are now in a park again that I told you about before, and we're going to walk back to the ship. It's all flat. And there's a cafe over here somewhere that people are sat outside. There's a bowls court back there. But yes, we're going to walk back now to the ship, and we are probably going to go up to the patio cafe bar place for some sort of meat and fries and water and drink, and then have a chilled out afternoon reading books, editing some, looking at those pictures of my hawk. It's not my hawk, the hawk. He was gorgeous. He was very camouflaged, and I'm so chuffed that I spotted him. And then we will have food later. There's a cruise, food, dinner, and I'm sure there's a show or something later as well. Sorry, there's some sort of flying bug I got distracted with. One thing about here, which every other place we've been to in Canada has been wasp city. Loads of wasps. Here, there's not been that many wasps. Saying that, there's one right in front of us. So, ignore that. But he's ignoring us. He's lying on the floor. I guess the wasps, if they like maple syrup and the sap and stuff here, they're probably a good place for them to live, really. They don't have to bother humans to get to sweet stuff. They just have sap. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, and someone's liked. Thank you very much. I am new to doing these YouTube vertical lives, but my YouTube mentory person recommends I try and do them. So I am not going to ignore YouTube advice, and I'm very grateful for your support. And yeah, any questions you have about here, do ask. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know, but I can help you find out. And yeah, it's a beautiful place, really beautiful. If you're happy to come sit and walk around and enjoy nature and look at hawks and birds, then it's the place for you. If you get bored easily, probably not. Actually, if you get bored easily, do an excursion with a ship, but you might need to take out a second mortgage to do so. Thanks, bye.